And we are back, moving right into this conversation about giving back to our community. We've been talking about charity a lot this morning, Paul, and we're wrapping up with this conversation with none other than Kevin's Charity Center. And in studio to talk to us about his fundraising commitments is Kevin Dawson, the founder of the Kevin Charity Center. Good morning, Kevin.
Good morning. Thank you for having me here this morning. I want to say it's an honor and a pleasure to be here. Thank you to the producer, cameraman, everyone that is here. Thank you so much.
Not try to take away job now,
Yes. But Kevin, you're like we were rightfully mentioning, we've been talking about charities, we've been talking about fundraisers and just being able to give back to our community. So why Kevin's Charity Center? What made you get started?
Okay. A year ago, I witnessed an incident in Ladeville where I live. There was this family who couldn't pay for some of the items they had bought, and tears went into my eyes because the way how they was treated because they couldn't pay for the stuff. I had to pay for the stuff and came home and trying to find solution that I could have do for my community to make it better. And that is how I come up with the idea of starting helping families. My dad and my mom is a pastor, so I do know how, to help people. So, and that is how this came up.
So that initial situation that you saw, it impacted you, and it prompted you to do something. And so that's when you came up with the charity idea, correct?
Yes,
so
that is how.
Tell me a bit about the charity. What's the idea that you came up with to help after you were impacted by the situation?
Okay, how I started to helping, packing groceries, asking neighbors to help can food, whatever, and taking it into the village for older people that cannot do anything for themselves, and families, helping families in hurricane and disasters, and things like that. Getting sponsors from my work, and trying my best to come home late at night, packing up stuff, giving to people around the area.
Well, so tell me a bit about the work in terms of, is this a one-man operation at this point?
No, my entire family.
So your entire family is
My entire family is behind this. Some of they go to school. My little nieces and nephews. Last year we did wrap 300 gifts, and we had 300 plates of turkey dinner last year.
300 gifts and 300 plates of turkey dinner
last year, and I had to work 2 weeks back to back, Sunday to Sunday, and I came home still at the night, working right through night shift. All of my little niece and nephew that was tired. We were tired of wrapping gifts. We were tired of seeing toys.
It seems that this is something that you do all year long, though. It's not just for particular moments of the year. No. And you did mention hurricane relief. So let's talk about how Kevin's Charity Center has been aiding people in your community after Hurricane Lisa.
We had take foods, 100 plate of food, juices for people. We had provide clothes, a lot of canned foods in times like this when Hurricane Lisa had struck. So I had it decided that the morning after the hurricane, we had to jump out there immediately in Ladeville and see the destruction that happened. We had it our own damage, but we still share the love.
You have to have a heart and a passion for doing something helping like this, right?
A big heart.
Yeah,
a really big heart, because I have my own things, to deal with, and but I still
find the time to help your community.
And the reason I did this is to honor my dad. He was a pastor and he died, and he always teach us his footsteps. And so that is why I keep on his footsteps.
So when you do your toy drive, which you're doing right now, which we'll get into, and we're already getting into it. What are the family you're from? Where are you from? Ladeville, right? So where are the families that you target? Are they in Ladeville and Belize City?
Okay, it was in Ladeville, but this time, since Lisa had made a lot of this damage, I decided to do Belize City.
Okay.
And this is in Gongolong and Jane Ocha and Port and all of these areas that was affected.
So tell us a bit more about the toy drive then, now that we know the communities that you're going to give these toys to.
Okay, the toy drive, we start collecting toys from last week to now, along with food donation. And actually Christmas Day, we will be wrapping gifts starting tonight till Christmas Day.
Man.
And food items will be, you know, well, I am the chef, so of
Yeah,
course I will be
of course.
cooking all
Oh.
through till making.
So guaranteed delicious.
Guaranteed delicious.
So the toy drive itself, if myself and other members of communities outside of Belize City would like to help you and to give you something, where can we find you?
You can find me at Debari in Belize City. I'm the head chef for Debari. And then in Ladyville also, we have a dropped-off place in Ladyville where I live behind El Cas. And that can be arranged. So
Phone number?
my phone number is 624-3527, Kevin Dawson. And before, I want to thank all my sponsors, the people that got me here.
Tell me.
I want to thank Belize City Council. I want to thank Belize Bank. I want to thank Debari. I want to thank Digicel. I want to thank Mikado's Mr. Omish. I want to thank Mr. Artes, who had always supported me in anything I did. These people make me strong. Many times I wanted to give up, but these people called me and said, "You can't give up. We are here for you."
So how many kids are you aiming to
This
reach
year?
this year?
Okay, this year I wanted to do 200 or more.
Yeah, or more. Yeah.
And if I have to stay up all night, Christmas night, to drive around far, even I go to
Yeah.
Orange Walk, I'll do it.
So the gifts and food they're giving out on Christmas Day,
Christmas
literally.
Day, literally Christmas
Santa
Day.
Day.
Okay, so
Literally
you said you
Christmas
just
Day.
up in a Santa suit, or you know that you just
Yeah, we have some people that do that, and then
Okay.
also we
Okay.
have the big mascot, the bar chickens that go with us, along with the
Okay,
Santa and the reindeers,
nice.
so
yeah.
that the
right.
kids can take pictures with
Man.
them. So.
What's the reaction like from the kids?
Ooh. A lot of families. Okay, for that right there, that I did last year, I see the many tears in a lot of families' eyes
Yeah.
because families couldn't provide for their
Imagine.
children, and there was this certain little girl that I always giving back to. She cried it and she said, "I always want this for my Christmas gift, but my mommy couldn't give me it.
Aw.
So thank you, sir." And it lightened up a lot of families' eyes, and everyone was waiting Christmas Day, lining the streets. And I was like, when we got out there, I was like, God, it was a big motorcade, and I told the team, I said, "This is for us, like carnival." Everyone lining up with their kids, and I like, oh my goodness, what to do
So
now?
this
And
year
what
you
do-
have to be bigger and
This year,
better,
bigger and better.
and more. But for folks that just want to help you, even on to wrap gifts and on Christmas Day, how can they assist?
They can assist by calling me, contact me. Any help at this moment will work, because like I said, if I have to drive, I am catering for Belize City right now.
Right.
Okay, but if I have to go on beyond that, because when a family call me and make a statement and cry to me about something, I cannot turn them down. My heart is soft, so I have to try to see, So I am asking the entire Belizean public, to listen to this. This is a very, very worthy cause, and these are children, our future. So we need to make a difference by something small, to give back to them.
Well,
Do you have a box or like a toy drive box where if I can't find you, I can just...
Yes, we have it in Ladyville,
Okay.
but actually you can find me at the bar. I will be right there every single day. I'm there.
Should be a box at the
So-
bar. There should be a box at all the bars. I'm just saying. I'm putting that out there.
Yes, so that's a good idea. I will talk
Well-
to my boss as I reach back to put a big box so they
Yeah.
can drop it off.
Kevin, we believe in you. We believe in your fundraiser, and we know that a lot of children are going to be blessed as a result.
The contact number one more time for...
624-3527.
All right. And contact Kevin Dawson if you want to help and assist with his Christmas toy drive for this year. He's aiming for 200 and more children in the Belize City area, particularly this year. Kevin, thank you so much for
Thank you.
coming.
Thank you too.
And
It's
of
an honor.
course, if you would like to perhaps contact any of our other guests that came in for fundraising, giving back to the communities, you can always try to find us here at Channel 5 to see how we can connect you. Thank you so much to our guests this morning, beginning with the St. John's Junior College representatives to talk about their bachelor's degree program that is going to launch. Registration is going to launch on Monday, December 12th. That was our first conversation this morning.
And of course, a huge thank you to Dara
Yes.
for coming in and telling us about the wonderful all-white affair that they're having on Saturday night. Big ups to Dara.
And of course, as Paul rightfully mentioned, we're talking all about giving back to our community. That gala is going to be only for $10, and that, of course, assists Zara with farming and, of course, feeding the children in the community. And talking about feeding children in the community, we also have to say a big shout out and thank you so much to the Belize Camping Experience group for coming in to talk all about their Apples for Kids program. The apple's done. You have to go and you have to buy an apple now. Paul finishes one already. And right now in Belize City, there are boxes for sale only at Caribbean Chicken now. And of course, these proceedings also go towards the camping grounds and just aiding with supplies and so on for the kids that join the Belize Camping Experience. And lastly,
and then of course we want to say huge shout outs to Kevin Charity Center and Kevin Dawson, who came in our final conversation to talk to us about that wonderful toy drive that he's organizing for children in Belize City on Christmas Day. You know, a lot of children, April, we take for granted the fact that a lot of children don't get to have the type of Christmas that they desire, that they see children around them having. And so when we have opportunities like this to give back, so that on Christmas Day, a child can open a gift, and that means the world to them, then why not give back and why not contribute in this way?
And of course, if you have any comments or questions or concerns about any of the conversations we had today and how you can give back, drop us a line right here at oie@channel5belize.com. And you can also catch us all on our live streams on Facebook at Open Your Eyes BZ and our highlights on Instagram at OYE Belize. We don't have a birthday shout out today, but if it is your birthday today, happy birthday. Stay tuned with us again tomorrow when you open your eyes.
And start your morning right.
Be sure to keep your eyes, your minds,
and your hearts open.
We'll see you again tomorrow. Stay safe, stay happy, stay dry. Goodbye, Belize.
Peace.